Yo, what's going on, guys? Sejuani top is an absolute beast and way better than Sejuani jungle. Her matchup spread is incredibly favored for her. Her worst matchups are generally off meta top laners such as Rumble or Cassiopeia. Sejuani's only two bad meta matchups are against Mord and Olaf, so I would recommend banning out the Olaf or Mord and give yourself a leg up. She does really well against range matchups such as Quinn and Kel. You crush them, even Jace, because of the range on your W and on your Q. Don't expect to get kills necessarily pre-6 on Sejuani. That'll only happen if the enemy is being greedy or if you get a gank typically. But once you R6, you can typically get a kill because every time you break ice on them, it does 10% of their max health. Super, super strong. So you can E-stun auto, R-stun auto, and just crack them down super fast. We have Grass with Demolish, Conditioning, Overgrowth. You can go for second wind, especially against ranged matchups. Then we have Biscuits, Cosmic, Attack Speed, Armor, and Health. Against Pantheon, I'd like to have W start. You can start with Q. Sejuani plays slow early on. She power spikes heavy at level 3. Looks like Vi probably started top side. Alright, here's the Pantheon. I don't really want to walk into his empowered Q here right at the start. Cool, his Q's on cooldown. Wanted to get him with that W, but he's positioning off to the side. My passive's up, so I could actually trade off really well here, especially if my W were up. Going for an auto W. That was a very good trade. Now that our pass is on cooldown, we shouldn't really take a huge trade. I think we get level 2 first here. Just need one more minion. Nope, he gets level 2 first. That's okay. Go ahead and get a point in my Q so I can knock him out of the air when he goes into stun. Oh, that was a good stun on his part. He ignited really early there. Get him with the Q auto. With the grasp, it does quite a bit of damage. I'm on a biscuit and a potion here. My pass is going to be up here in a moment, and then we kill him. As long as he doesn't hit level 3, then we're chilling. Alright, there's his level 3. That's what I didn't want to happen. He gets a stun, but my pass was up. We get him with a Q, auto ignite, and down he goes. Very nice. The wave's actually pushing towards me, so I'll go ahead and reset. We can pick up some XP. Even if we miss cannon, it is what it is. Nice, we get XP from cannon. I'll TP back to lane. First item rush, it's always Heart Still. Literally always. Heart Still scales insane. The good on Sedge with your slow and CC. And with your Q dash, it's easy to get on top of them. We're going to max W first, Q second, and E last. We need to thin this out. This is too many minions. Way too many minions. You only need them to have 4 more range creeps in you. Right now they have 5, plus they had a melee or 2. You don't really want to miss CS to hit the enemies one time, so if you are going to miss a minion, make sure you're doing some significant damage to the enemy champion. Hitting them with 1 auto and missing 1 minion is not great, unless you're also making them miss a minion. Get him with the W there. My grasp is up, but now passive's on cooldown, so we were missing some armor and magic resist. I'm going to try to hold this wave where it is. The back end of your W is what does all the damage. The front end doesn't do much. Not bad. Get him with an auto E auto. He shields it. I needed to wait until after that was over. Can walk him down here a bit. Got him with that damage. Nice and nice. Beautiful. Another point into our flail. The easy way to land the back end of your W is to use your Q like this. Just like I did there. Because your Q gets you closer to them, and your Q travels so fast they can't really dodge it. So Sejuani takes ganks really well, but since she is an off meta top laner, a lot of the times her jungler won't even come top. It's kind of annoying. It's 5-minute mark here in a second, and then I'll hit it. He hits me, now my minions are going to hit him. Or at least they should. We're going to get our W going, jump into him, get him with the QW auto attack. We had the grass going off there in the back end of the W. The start of the W does literally less than a third of the damage. So the front does 57, the back does 190. So you need to land the second part. It's a good time for me to reset here. You shouldn't really even try to take turret plates pre 5-minute top or mid. Top and mid turret pre 5-minute mark don't really take damage. It's kind of impossible to get a plate. It's a waste of time. You're better off resetting, spending item. spending your gold to get item advantage. We can go for a control word here. Sejuani is a really good pick against their team because they're very 1 damage heavy. Picking a tanky champion against a primarily physical damage team or primarily magic damage team is very strong because I can stack armor here and get absurd value. Their only magic damage champ is really the Yuumi. And that's what made Sedge such a strong pick. Plus our team wasn't very tanky and we have so much damage on the Kayn, Kata, and Veigar that we don't need me to pick a Riven or a Pantheon, for example. It wouldn't make a lot of sense to pick that. My grasp is about to be up. We see it right there. It's up. We can go in for the WQ. If they're playing super defensive, you normally W then Q. That way they don't really expect it and they can't react to it. But if they're playing offensive, you want to land the first part of your W as well. Get it with an auto W. I could kill both of these guys here. Get them with stun auto, ignite him down. We knocked her out of her charge up there. If I had flash, she's literally dead. The wave's pushing to me though, so this is fine. Whenever you're using your stuns on Sejuani and you're trying to kill them, try to stun them with your E-stun first. Because if you stun them with your R-stun, it'll make you wait 10 seconds before you can E-stun them. Just remember that. You only R first if you can't reach them with your normal stun and they're going to get away. Since your R has more range, obviously. Ooh, come on, baby. Look at that minion. Nice. I'm getting creep locked so hard. Sejuani has a fat hitbox. So it makes it so hard to dodge skill shots on her. Absolute thick hitbox. I can use a biscuit here in a moment. My passive up, so is grass. I'll hit him with a WQ. Once he steps up a bit. He's going to step out for cannon. My grasp is up because I took damage from a minion. Give him WQ. Auto. Very, very positive trade. Lock him down with W here. I don't think he has his jump. Don't want to miss minion for that. Not sure where Vi is. I'll get a word down since I have wave control. I'll pop biscuit, below half health, kind of half mana area. I need to finish pushing this. I can't believe he threw that. That puts it on full cooldown. Get with the Q auto. You only really do the Q auto if you have the grasp ready. Otherwise, it's not justifiable because the Q cooldown's so long. Oof, missed it. Dang. Well, I see the Vi's bot side. I can step up. My passive's about to be up here in a second. Looks like he just scraped it off with that nonsense. W, Q auto. Nearly killed him there. If I had ignite, he was dead. I'm going to push this down because I want to get the turret. He's going to reset, obviously. One more W and we can finish the wave, which is exactly why you max your W first. Auto into W. I think I can get this play. Pantheon's probably going to use his R to get back here. I think I still get plate though. I can run off to the side with my Q if I need to. Yeah, he's just trying to get back as soon as possible here. We don't quite get him with our W. He wasn't willing to full commit. Looking at his items, he has, what is that? About 1900 gold spent. I'm similar to that right now, so I need to spend my 1900 gold. We get our heart still. We'll pick up boots. On Sejuani, you typically go for plated. Plated or lucids. Merc treads, since Sejuani is already immune to slows when her passive's up, you only go Merc treads if they're extremely magic damage heavy and they're going to be building one or more Sork shoes. We get down to WQ. I don't have grasp ready, but I'm so far ahead that it's just kind of worth to take that fight. I can straight up kill him next time, especially if I have grasp up. We'll get him with a WQ, auto, R, auto. I think he dies there, yep. I'm way too tanky for Vi to kill here. Get that turret real quick. She doesn't have the stuff here. I think she just realized that as well. We got there's our heart still in grass damage and nearly killed her. It's kind of wild. Kayn should tank first. Get with auto W. Down she goes. Kayn tanks first because he can block a turret shot with R and also swap aggro. He actually R'd way too soon because he only tanked like maybe one turret shot before he R'd. Meanwhile, I was already very low health, but it's fine. It worked out. I would kind of like all my minions to die on this turret. Looks like Kane's going to stay for the plate, though. Wow, it looks like he was trying to wait for me not to get the plate gold, but I had already gotten the assist on it, so I still got plate gold there. We'll push for plated since they're so physical damage heavy, and then we'll go for... Sunfire is a good second item, but since I have the tier, Winter's Approach is a bit better because it's cheaper. We can pick it up super, super fast. That's why you start tier on Sejuani. Even in a bad matchup, if you play it slow and you only trade when your abilities are up, when you have Q and W, so you can just W, Q, auto, run away, and they can't trade back. It's hard. It's really hard to lose. You just have to play a little bit slower. And tier's perfect for that. Whether you're going to play super slow or just kind of slow, tier plays well for that. I actually really prefer tier over D-Shield. D-Shield does not complement most of Sejuani's playstyles very well. Wanted to get my heart still off on him there. I'm low health, but I can actually kill him now. He's super low himself. Basically, when my Q's up, he's dead. Not sure where Vi is, though. It's not worth killing him. Like, he's not even worth 300 gold, but if they kill me, they get nearly 900, so it's actually just not worth dying here. I don't know where his jungler's at. We'll help Kane with this. Sejuani's amazing at taking monsters. Imagine that. The E-spam. Your autos and your W apply your E procs, and so do your melee ally champions as well. Their auto attacks help you to stack up your E. So we have the Set and the Kane to help us stack up E's in team fights. Oh, he's in trouble. You know, with the WQ, completely with the Q. I'm gonna just R this little rat. Down you go, buddy. WR ignite. Erased. No one expects the Sejuani damage output. It's too high. And then we'll take a big chunk of this. I'd say it's very similar to a more mobile Scion. Because Scion lacks mobility. Sejuani has the jump that can go over walls. It is very similar to that, though, because you're extremely heartsteel dependent. You have a lot more damage than people expect, and you're one of the tankiest champions in the game. And you have great teamfight scaling. W down. I don't want to die for this. I'll just let her go. I'm sitting on a decent amount of gold here. I don't have my R or ignite. So probably should stop for that. Jinx isn't a full item. I might be able to do something down here. Kane is super slow behind there. I don't think we're even going to be able to stop the Jinx here very well. I have no clue why Kane flashed. They weren't even focusing him. He's too weak. He's really squishy. My TP's going to be back up here in a moment. Then I can look to go back topside because Pantheon's foolishly pushing that there. Yeah. Yeah, it literally has more than triple the damage on the second part of it. And the second part's also the slow. The second part's 20 times more important to land than the first. Ideally, you land both, obviously. More damage and you apply 2 stacks of your W, but... 2 stacks of your E, I should say. Pantheon's backing off. I want to reset. I don't want to stay here and be doing this. E auto. I'll take it. Now it's time to back. I'll TP over here. Go for the Winter's Approach. Should be able to come in and make a mess. I'm going to Q onto the Jinx. Auto W. Auto E. Auto R. Auto. She's just healing is the thing. She's actually healing a lot. I got her with Ignite. She's not going to die, though. She has the Yuumi heal and speed up and the Senna crap. It's actually pretty frustrating not being able to stay on top of these guys. It's just too much. My teammates got obliterated, which is weird because my teammates aren't even behind. I guess that just goes to show how cracked Yuumi is. Yuumi has like a 50% ban rate right now. It's disgusting. Pantheon wasn't there, so it was a 4-on-4 plus I came in. It just was not winnable. Nice. I'm gonna pull these guys back. All I gotta do is CC the Jinx. She's bot side right now. There's nothing for me to really group to. In theory, Veigar should outscale Jinx. Veigar's also extremely meta, just like Yuumi. I'm gonna need Thornmail and Sunfire this game. I don't really need any amount of magic resist. I thought Vi was there. I was right. I want a heart still off her real quick. I'll back off. I have some teammates mid. I didn't get as much heart still as I wanted there. Didn't get the one off Pantheon. Q auto. Auto E auto. Could have R autoed him. I don't think he would have died though. I can WQR. Ooh. Okay, he's got a shield. I'm actually gonna die. Yep, I died from that. I took 1800 damage from the turret. Oh, I got greedy, dude. He jabaited me. The turret was supporting too hard. Luckily, the shutdown gold went to Pantheon, so I don't know how much it's going to matter, but it still sucks. I'll push Thornmail for the heal cut on the Jinx. This game, Frostfire Gauntlets would have been really tempting, but it's still hard to justify it over Heartsteel. Oh, cool. They have both dragons as well. That's really nice. With how much Vi was playing topside. Huh. That's not great. Absolutely need those dragons. So yeah, Pantheon has pretty much as much gold as everyone else in the game now from getting that 1,000 gold off me. Set's collapsing bot side as we speak. I don't know how that's going to go though. Can't imagine it's going to go that well underneath a turret. Oh, okay, cool. Went well. I had low expectations. Pleasantly surprised. We really need dragon. Imagine they're rotating for Kayn right now because they're not showing up over here. Yep. We get the Herald. I would like to get this red buff. Auto into W, trying to push it away from the wall a bit. Kayn, sure enough, stayed and dies. Huge surprise there on the most mobile champion in the game. Vi probably popped R on him. There's not much he could have done at that point. I need my teammates to do something here. Hey, Senna. And goodbye, Senna. I get Jinx with my R. Get her with my Q. Oh, she's so nasty. She's back to full health. Yuumi heals so freaking strong. I'm still waiting on the day for them to remove Yuumi from the game, or at least give her an actual change. They're like, oh, her R isn't a snare anymore. It's like, that didn't do anything, guys. It's a big AoE slow now. That's not even that much worse than the snare. Oh, this is bad. Oh, yeah, this is really bad. I have to Q out of here. They're trying to block it too. Let me get the stun. Yes! Perfect. I'm dead. Yeah, I just can't get away from that. It's too much. Hopefully my teammates can kill Pantheon. They do kill Pantheon, but Jinx is probably going to kill them both now. This is wild. Ooh, okay. Alright, Kayn. instead of flashes. We need to head over to Dragon. I'm hoping Thornmail makes the difference. Even though you should ban Mordekaiser or Olaf on Sejuani, I think Yuumi might actually be the better ban. Because if the enemy team gets it, it makes it impossible for you to like kill whoever she's on, even though Sejuani has great damage output. I'm hopping this wall, you little rats. And you are stunned. I can't break the ice though. No, ho ho, Yuumi. She's gonna auto the plant. And goodbye, Yuumi. Got her, holy crap. Just flying 50 times. Why are there so many blast cones? What in the world? My goodness. It looks so ridiculous being on that many blast cones. I'm gonna queue over. I did get some hearts still out of that situation, which is nice. I can't reach him over the wall. Katarina popped off. Oh, that's huge. That's a penta, right? No, it's just a quad. Yuumi wasn't there. Never mind. Katarina R applies on hit and she's melee, so her R actually AoE applies my E. So if I'm close enough, I can just spam my E on the whole enemy team. If only I was in the thick of it. Very nice. Jinx is incredibly fed. My god. I think Bramble made a huge difference in that fight. I really do. It seemed like they were taking damage just from hitting me, which is exactly what Bramble does. Heartstill is giving us currently nearly 1300 HP. Very nice. Kind of need a reset here. Now would be a good time. I can grab Thornmelt in a moment. Just need a little bit more gold. Also, this control word. How much gold does that even give? It's about 30. Thornmelt's going to be nice whenever I guess whenever we're struck, they changed it. It used to be whenever you hard CC'd them, it was a really big heal cut, but now it's just if they auto you, then they're heal cutted by 40% per 3 seconds, which is a long time. One auto attack, 3 seconds of heal cut. I'll take it. I think they're going to start to run into the issue of their team does not have a tank, and Katarina got so much gold off that fight. They're going to have an issue with her scraping them up. I just remembered Katarina R has heal cut as well. Yeah, this is a weird situation. Hey Jinx, you want to give me that? I guess not. They actually ignited me there. What in the world? Ooh, got the East done. Nice. Got the kill. That's perfect. Vi's dead. They don't have anyone to smite this. It's nice being tanky. My pass is giving 63 armor and a chunk of magic resist. It lasts for it's a few seconds once they start hitting you. It feels like it's a second and a half. Oh, hey, friend. I already know her teammates are about to rotate. I'm about to queue over the wall, though. Right when he auto-attacks, I have the space. If they're really close on top of you, even if they're behind you, they'll block your Q, so you kind of have to be careful of that. Yeah, later. Later, alligator. Kane's here. Hopefully he does something. Nope. Never mind. I take it back. It's time to reset. Sunfire is extremely strong. He does more damage the more HP you have, and obviously we have a lot of HP from Heartstill. It's time to apply some E's. WQ, auto. Give me that E, baby. Nice, nice, nice. Heartstill is now giving us well over 1300 HP. Hey, friend. She's very bold for standing that close. Very bold indeed. Mormogs is okay on Sedge. The item itself is too weak right now, though. You won't find a single champion where Warmog is a core item, meaning a consistently picked item within the first 3 items. It's just not anymore. It's too expensive for what it does. At 3,000 gold? Oof. Because keep in mind, There are multiple physical damage items, the two main ones being Bork and Lord Dominic's Regard, and then two very common mage items being Leandri's and Demonic. All of those items do percent-based max health damage. So if your tankiness mainly just comes from your HP pool, you're not that tanky because there's bound to be at least one person minimum on the enemy team whose core item is a max health damage item. For example, Jinx, Lord Dominic's Regard, highly meta on her. That would shred me like butter. Even Eclipse does max health damage, 6% max health on a few second cooldown. On a 6 second cooldown? Yeah, on a 6 second cooldown. Divine Sunder has max health damage. Oh, hey friend, QW. Don't quite get the slow. Ready to throw the R. Got her flash. We should really be bot side right now. If their comp had... If they had Ornn top, this game would have been much harder, I think. But since they have the Pantheon, he's just a... He can't really kill anyone on my team, and he's not that tanky. Hey friend, QW. And goodbye. Missed my R on her. I'm tanking the turret right now. I don't think anyone even realizes that, though. Down she goes. The turret's fully revved up. Got Ignite on Jinx. Auto W. Very nice. Oh, I'm still tanking. I didn't even realize. Got him with my slow. He makes the jump, though. E auto. W. Down he goes. Very nice. Whew. Man, Sejuani is a lot of fun. So much fun. And if they didn't have Yumi, it would have been even more fun. But it was a good time. We'll take a look at damage dealt, damage taken, and runes. Looking at damage dealt enemy champions, we had the most in the game on tank Sejuani in the top lane. Pretty cool. It just goes to show how much damage max health damage does. It's mainly Sejuani's Ice Break. You have two of them, one on your E and then one on your R, of course. For damage taken, we took the most in the game. For self-mitigated, took the most in the game. That's the one thing in League that I find concerning. You'll find metas, it's mainly the tank and bruiser metas. I'm not saying it is tank or bruiser meta, but in tank and bruiser metas, those champions, it's not uncommon for them to not only do the most damage, but to take the most and self-mitigate the most, and that is not inherently balanced. But it is a lot of fun. Let's look at runes. Lots of value, a good time all around. We would have finished off the build with a Sunfire, and then we could have gone for Dead Man's Force of Nature, or we could have even gone for something like a Demonic, because Demonic gives you more AP the more HP you have, and obviously Heartsteel is giving a stupid amount of HP. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this Sejuani video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.